Werdnalac here again. West Brom was the winning vote getter on that one video I put out. So, the last recording I did when I introduced this was not very good, so I'm just going to redo it. Pretty much I did a long intro that showed you what I look for whenever I look for coaches. So I'm getting a new assistant coach. I'll be bringing in Frankie Bunn. I thought about making Phil Cannon my assistant coach, but he didn't want to, so he'll be my defensive coach. Tosh Farrell will be doing ball control. Ruben Sosa I brought in for shooting. Jim Stewart will be one of my two goalkeepers. And then Valencia for attacking. And of course, Paul Winsper for fitness. I'll also be bringing in Adrian Lamb. I'll just show you quickly what I do. So at first, I don't fire my assistant coach. That way he can filter it. But now that I've given Frankie Bunn the offer, I'll go ahead and do it. But I still have some staff I need to figure out. But whenever I look for staff, the first thing I put is I'll put the stat that I want. And then I'll go here. And once I offered him, I'll add in the additional attribute that I want, such as motivating. And then I'll just work down the list. And I saw Jose Segura, but I've hired him in the past on different games, like different saves. And I've just never really liked him, and he costs a lot of money. So I just kept working until I saw Tosh. Still need a physio. So for that, I'll just switch to physiotherapy. Put that to 20. And then just start signing some of them. As you can see, West Brom's not the richest club in the world. But, so just to show you what amount of money I'm working with, $2 million in transfer, and a lot in wages. I mean, I'll probably change it. In regards to who I'm letting go of Conad, pretty much all the physios. And then Owen Harvey, he's just a horrible coach. So that's pretty much that. For tactics, I'm having 3 trained just to see which one works the best during the preseason, and also to see who I buy during the transfer market. I prefer this tactic, but I don't have very many center mids, and so that's why I reverted to this tactic. I like it, but I'm kind of worried about I guess that room in the midfield. So probably for this, I'll leave it at default at first. Mix. I always prefer to counterattack. One thing I'm going to make sure I keep Craig Dawson. He's too good. He started out the season as on the transfer list, but as you can see, pretty good. Then my defenders are starting to get there in age. The players that I'll probably sell are some of these midfielders. I can find better attacking mids on the transfer market, and hopefully I can get quite a bit of money out of these guys. I'll probably loan out George Thorne. I like his potential, but his stats just aren't there quite yet. But Mulambu is a decent defensive midfielder, as well as Sharner. Once I start making into signings, I'll probably do that. And then I'll probably do quite a bit of the preseason live, and then just show you what I do whenever I look for them. And then as well as, but for the matches, I'll probably do monthly updates. So the first one will probably be the Fulham, just give everyone all of the updates for the preseason. And then the next one will be probably QPR, since they're near that relegation zone with us. And then it'll just be matches that I find more critical. But one thing I gotta make sure I do. Alright, there we go. So one of the first things I do whenever I'm a coach in England, I always ask for the ability to have a network outside of England, so I don't have to deal with the work permit, because that always frustrates me. I would recommend it because you can always find good players in Brazil and stuff, but they won't be able to come over. For example, Adrian, you would lose out on him. And I'll probably definitely be bringing him in. He's a pretty cheap player. I'll just show you everything that I do in the next video. That will be up Friday. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.